Hi, I'm Sandy, and welcome to Life with Sandy. Well, hello. Today is Tuesday, October 4th, and we don't have any birthdays today. But we do have an anniversary. Today is Kevin and Pam Ornes, O-R-N-E-S. Today is Kevin and Pam's anniversary. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great, great anniversary. I just wanted to check in with you real quick. I got a lot of running around today to do. Well, I've actually done it, but the day kind of got away from me today. I didn't film my breakfast. For breakfast, I had 2 hard-boiled eggs, and what else I had? 2 hard-boiled eggs and a half of a bagel with some peanut butter on it and a cup of tea. And for lunch, I had a grapefruit and a banana and a slice of cheese. And for dinner, I'm going to have a bowl of my pasta fagioli and a ham sandwich. So I'm trying to avoid temptation today. I've really been kind of like, I had a 1.8 loss yesterday, and I want to continue on that path. And so I don't have anything in the house that's going to tempt me. So that's number one. That's good. But I think that you have to avoid temptation whenever you can. So my plan for today was to get out of the house because I can always find something to eat in the house. Like I love popcorn, which is a healthy snack, but then I go and I put loads of butter on it. So that kind of leaves that out. And then I do have store-bought cookies, but like I said, usually I don't have store-bought cookies, and I was kind of falling victim to them a couple times, and so I thought, nope, I'm not even going to have some store-bought cookies. So I did go for a quick little walk around the block. My foot kind of held up for that, so that was good. It was only, around the block is a little less than a half of a mile, so that was good. Then I called AT&T once again about my TV service because the TV keeps freezing, although I did get someone that was a lot more helpful than the other people that I've talked to. And so we've rebooted the whole system, so we'll see tonight, because it usually seems to happen more at night than it does during the day. So we'll see how that goes. But he was very helpful. We tried all these different things, and it seems to have worked. So I did that. And then I had to go to the bank because I had to put some money in the bank. So I did that. I had to go to the post office because I had to mail a package. And then I did go to look for a coat. I didn't find a coat that I wanted. And I was going to go to Starbucks, but then I thought, nope, that would be a temptation because I'm kind of like a snacky mood today. And so I thought, I don't want to be a snacky mood. I don't want to be in a snacky mood. So that would make me want to get a brownie because I love the brownies, and they're like 35 points. Just gives you an idea how fattening they are. So I didn't do that, and so then I just went for a little drive around my neighborhood. I can drive forever if I know I'm like within 20-25 minutes of my house. And so I don't know what the urge was today. I really don't know what the urge was today, but it was kind of like nipping at me. And now I'm home, and the temptation that I wanted to go off track has left me, thankfully. And I don't know why. I don't know why I had that temptation, but I did. But I recognized the signals, which was very important. I recognized the signals and just thought, get out of the house. And because if I stayed in the house, I would have been bored. I watched all my YouTube tag videos this morning, which kept me, interested in that. But then when that got done, I'm thinking, I don't really have anything to do. I am kind of bored. I know I could start reading my book, but I can read a book in a day, but then I got to be in the mood to read a book. And I kind of lost my way on that a little bit. And then I was just standing out, looking out the window in my little Doom room, my little TV room. And I looked on the ground and I thought, and you know that I don't have many squirrels in my neighborhood, but we have a few, but they're very far and few between. few and far between. And there was a squirrel on the ground. And I thought, oh my gosh. And so I was looking at the squirrel. And from the ground, he jumped up. I have a swing bird feeder. He made a leap from the ground, which is probably, well, I'm 5'8", and I have to put my hand about this high to reach the bird feeder. So he jumped almost 6 feet, I'm going to say, from the ground in a standing position on top of my bird feeder. And I was like so amazed. And I thought, well, whatever you get out of that bird feeder, you deserved, because you really worked for that. And he did. He grabbed a little piece of soot that I had and he tossed it to the ground, jumped out, grabbed it in his mouth, and took off running with it. I thought, props to you. So I didn't have a problem with that. I very rarely get squirrels. Like I said, there's hardly any squirrels in my area. But the way my feeders are hanging, because I have like hooks hanging from the tree, and so that they can't really make it down the hooks because they're kind of slippery. And there's not a way, I thought, for them to jump over to it till I actually saw the squirrel do it. And I am getting a few birds. I know, Sandy, why are you getting so fascinated about birds? I don't want a bird in the house. I just think I don't like a trapped bird in a cage. I just like, what kind of life do they have? But a bird outside, I mean, I know it's a dangerous life outside because anything can get them. You know, like another bird of prey can get them, but at least they got a fighting chance. In a cage, you know, they're just kind of right there. So I do love birds. I really do love to, and so I'm glad that I'm starting to get a few birds back, because I just can sit there and watch them forever. You know, like they say that if you have fish, because I did have fish at one point, they're supposed to be very relaxing. But I'm fascinated by birds, and I'd like to see, I don't know all the species, but I'd like to see different birds when they land. In the summer you get like those big bully birds, like I call them. I know they're red-winged blackbirds, but I call them bully birds. But in the fall and the winter, you get the little tiny birds that kind of like brave the weather and stay here. And so I like to reward them with a little bit of food. And then I did hear from Joan that Kim's surgery went well. So Kim had a girl on her phone. Thank you for your prayers for her. I guess she's supposed to come home tomorrow. They don't keep you in the hospital any longer. You're in and out. I know that my girlfriend's daughter had a baby in the morning, and before the 24 hours was up, she was on her way home. I had my babies. I was in there for 5 days. I took every minute that I could to relax and rest and all of that. But now it's like in and out. You know, they don't want to. I know a lot of it is because they don't want you to get sick while you're in there. A lot of it is just they need the bed. I know that too. And a lot of it, the insurance just doesn't want to pay for more than they have to. But it's just, they don't keep you. They just don't keep you. Even when I had my knee surgery, though, I stayed 3 days. No, my first knee I stayed 5 days, but the second knee I stayed only 3 days. So I don't know if it was because they thought I was a faster recovery or they just changed the policies within that 1 year. I don't know. But so other than that, I want to tell you that I had a lot of temptation today, but I avoided it. So I'm really proud of that. I avoided my temptations for the day. I figured out a way to get around it. I wish I would have found a coat. I mean, I have coats, but I still have my birthday money coat for the coat, and so I'm still looking for the perfect coat. And when I see it, I'll have it. Because you know what? I always find if I don't have extra money, that's when I find something like, oh my gosh, I really love that, but I just don't have the extra money this time. Now I got the extra money and I can't find it, so that kind of bums me out a little bit. But I have to think about covering up my outside furniture. I was hoping that the weather would stay nice enough for next week that we could sit outside for the birthday dinner, but it doesn't appear to be cooperating, so I don't know how that's going to work. We'll have to wait and see. But then after that, I'll definitely be rearranging my deck to get it in the winter mode. That's about it. Can't think of anything else. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, share if you think somebody might like to see it. Stay safe, be happy, be kind, be proud, be happy, be healthy, all that good stuff. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.